How's it going, everybody? I'm Officer Friendly here with McFriendly Games. Don't mind that background noise if you can hear it. That's just me sorting through some cables. Today we're actually just going to do some gameplay of Retro League Baseball, bugs and all. We're at a playable state. I might even start reaching out to people in terms of looking for beta testers or alpha testers, whatever you want to call it. Anybody who's looking to help me actually build this thing. If that's you, reach out to me. I might have a build for you to play. So we're gonna start a new franchise today. I just kind of want to do that. Honestly, I think the move to make here is like, I'm from Wisconsin, so I feel like I have to pick Milwaukee. This name is not set in stone. This is kind of just a spoof name. Really based off of I'll just say, like, I'm a big fan of the movie Basketball, and I thought it was hilarious that they named their team the Milwaukee Bears, so here we are, we have the Milwaukee Bears. So, I'm just gonna be the general manager of the Milwaukee Bears. Take a look at what we got going on here. Alright, we have a few replacements on the roster I can see already. Take a look at who we have down in the minors, that's alright. Designated hitter down here. This guy might be somebody someday. Just looking at, he's got a development potential of 100. Like, that's pretty serious. He's 21 years old. Joaquin Yu. We'll have to keep an eye on him, number 45. But for right now, I don't know that I'm comfortable having 3 replacements on my team right away. Let me just kind of see what I can do here. Whoops. I was just playing some Nintendo Switch, so it's actually gonna take me a minute to get used to Xbox controls again, which is what I decided to use for this game, so that's why that just happened. Let me go back here. Alright, we have about $8.5 million we can play with here, so we need a scouting director. That's probably a priority. Yeah, without a scouting director, our talent pool is going to be pretty bad of people to pick from. But honestly, anything's going to be better than what we have in terms of replacements. Alright, well, there's a first baseman. I know we definitely need one of those. That guy would eat up pretty much all the money we have. I think we also needed a right fielder. We can look for that. That's more reasonable. And take a look at the second base. I think that was another one that... Yeah, no, it looks like right fielder it is. Mr. Two-Star, Cedric Dunham. Alright, Milwaukee Bears, we're going to be playing at Miami against the Marlins. Okay, well... let's keep it going. A lot of this art is placeholder art, like this image right there. That is placeholder art. I will be up front and say that I did use AI to generate some placeholder images for loading screens and stuff like that. It will all be replaced before full release, but hey, I think that using AI for placeholder art is completely fine, especially if I'm not charging anything for the game. If you have mixed feelings about that, I understand. Comment about it if you want. Alright, I'm up to bat. Let's take a look at this pitcher. Hakeem Sherwood. Alright, let's take a look. Let's start this off with the bang. Dude, this guy's throwing heat.
Strike 3, you're out.
Uh-oh.
Out.
Oh boy.
The right. The right. Strike 3,
Bottom
you're
of
out.
the first.
Well, that was a pretty decent inning. That wasn't so bad. Wasn't so good. Alright. Alright, who am I? We're Leek de Wild. Leeke? Lecky? I don't know. He's pretty middle of the barrel, honestly. We should probably add our star ratings to our player cards, shouldn't we? Yeah. Alright, let's just take a look at this guy we're pitching to. His weakness right there, bottom left in the strike zone. So that's where I'm going to throw a couple of fastballs just to get this to the bottom left.
Right.
That's what we like to see.
Try.
Yeah.
Strike 3, you're out. Try.
I'm going to check to see where this guy is. Bottom right.
Try. Strike 3, you're out.
So that's 2 strikeouts. Right out of the gate. That's some good pitching. Alright, let's switch it up. How about a curveball? Bottom left.
Curveball.
Out.
Top of the second.
That was a quick 3 and out. How's he doing? He's pretty fresh yet. This guy's still gonna be throwing heat. Ah!
Foul.
Okay, so he just slid from... Yeah, he just slid like 40 feet. That's a bug. We're gonna have to take a look at that. He should really only be sliding once it gets to this part right here, and if he's about to be tagged out. Like, that's a last-ditched effort kind of move there. Sliding is pretty much auto-built, but there's nothing game-breaking here, just game-bending, so we can still play. Why are they booing? That was beautiful. Hey, screw you, Miami. I didn't mean that, Miami. If you're watching this, Miami, I like you.
Save.
So that was a double. Take that. Got my guy up there in second. Excuse me. Let's hit towards this guy over here. Or,
You're out.
yeah, you know, depending on which way the ball hits the bat, it'll go wherever it wants to, I suppose.
Second.
Alright, 2-0. Alright, let's hit him with some sliders. Speaking of sliders, I'm pretty hungry. Bottom right.
Right.
Love to see it.
Right.
Even better. What was that? He's bunted the ball. You know what? Fine. Play like that. I don't even care. Bottom right. Foul ball. That's what you get for trying to hit on my fastball.
Right.
Yeah.
Strike 3, you're out.
Out. Take a look at this guy. Top right zone. And, you know, you can target a guy's weak zone as much as you want, but every dog has his day. And apparently that dog's day was today because he just hit a home run on me. And just like that, we are tied. Okay. They're gotten used to the fastball now, so let's hit him with a splitter. So I'm gonna hit right bumper there for the splitter. Splitter didn't work. That's fine. How are we doing on energy here? He's still pretty fresh. 85% energy. Let's go back to the curveball. Alright, we got a replacement here. If this guy hits off me, I'll eat my own shoe. I'll eat my own shoe on stream, and you guys can watch it. Alright. Bottom right.
Curve.
Right. Safe.
Well, I guess I will see you guys next week for the live stream of me eating my own shoe. Cool. Bottom left.
Try.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna switch this guy. Hit him with a fasty. Fastball. Right up the middle.
Foul
Oh,
ball.
we can still salvage this.
Strike 3, you're out.
You're out. Get off my field. Ernie Calvert, number 55, bottom left. I feel like I pitched to him before. In fact, I
Right.
probably have. Come on! Well, I guess we do have a game-breaking bug right there. Something to do with slides. I'll have to take a look at that right when I get done making this video. Not what I wanted.
Top of the third.
That's what I wanted right there. I came prepared. Alright, get that stupid mouse off the screen. I'm gonna bat towards this guy again.
Strike!
Yes, this game does still have bugs, stuff like that, so if you are playing this game, which is unlikely because I think I'm one of 3 people who have access to this game, you can just hit F1 and it'll reset to the next inning.
Save! Right!
Honestly, I'm glad I got that on film because then I can go back and study that film, and then it'll be easier to solve that bug and why that happened.
Right!
But if we could just hit a ball, that would be even cooler.
You're out!
Dude, they just hit us.
Double play.
Double play. Yep. I'm a jackass. They just hit me with the double play.
Curve.
Right!
Wow.
Strike!
Come on.
Strike 3,
Bottom
you're
of
out.
the third.
You know, I probably definitely should have made sure that I didn't have 2 replacements batting, you know, right after one another in my batting order before we did this. That's on me.
You're out! Strike! Ow!
Yeah. Bottom left. Wait, is this guy a 64 bottom left? Who is this guy? I didn't realize we had freaking Babe Ruth out here.
Right! Out!
Top of the fourth.
Yeah.
You're out!
Again, he slid from like right here. That's like halfway from second to third, or first to second that he slid. Sliding was the latest feature that I added in this game, so it would make sense. That's why I'm having the most problem with that right now.
Out!
Did that guy just pass the ball to himself? On the... Okay.
Curve.
Strike!
Bottom of the fourth.
Crap. I was hoping to actually put up a few runs, but apparently that's just not going to happen for me. Bottom right.
Strike! Strike! Strike 3, you're out!
Bottom right.
Right!
Dude, this guy's pretty not great hitter. I can just tell that right off
Right!
from looking at his stats.
Strike 3, you're out!
This guy's all right. I didn't even
Right!
top right. That's his weak spot.
Strike!
All right.
Strike
Top
3,
of
you're
the
out!
fifth.
Still gonna target this guy.
Ow!
Come on.
Slider.
There we go.
Knock it out of the park.
That's what you get when you pitch me a slider.
Right! Strike! Strike 3, you're out!
All right.
Curve.
Right! Strike! Strike 3,
Bottom
you're
of
out!
the fifth.
Jamal Daigle. Bottom right. Fastballs seem to be working for me.
Right! Strike 3, you're out!
How am I doing here? 61% energy. I can probably finish out the inning with this guy. At least. Yeah.
Right!
Dude, what? We hit it twice in this. Okay.
Top of the 6th.
That's fine. Whoa.
Knock it out of the park.
Wasn't even ready for that one.
The right. The right. Strike 3, you're out.
Curveball. Knock it out of the park.
So something else I've noticed is that it's usually home run or bust whenever I'm up to bat. Doesn't seem to be that way when the AI is up to bat.
Save.
Foul. Foul ball. Curve.
Strike 3, you're out.
Come on.
Save.
Alright, I actually like that. Alright, while I have you here, I would just like to announce a couple things. I did hire an artist for this game, so within the next couple of weeks I will be implementing some new art, and we'll be completely reworking the viewport, because I built the whole thing wrong. This is pretty much my first ever game project that I've done to this scale, so I'm doing everything... I'm failing upwards, hopefully.
Right.
But there are going to be some major reworks coming up pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about.
Strike 3.
Bottom
Today I
of
just
the
wanted to kind of
6th.
do some play testing, because isn't that why we do this? You know, to have some fun and play what we make, and then hopefully do some, or find some bugs, and you know, just kind of kill time until I'm waiting for that, until that art comes in. Well, the first batch of it, anyways.
Strike. Strike.
Come on. So that's 3 times that's happened. So opponent sliding from second, or first to second. All right, first of all, stop that.
Top of the
That's obnoxious.
7th.
So that's a very specific bug. It must be something in the logic I have worked out from the actual slide mechanic. And I did notice that we have 2 of my guys, fielders, that kind of interlock on that same position. So we must have some kind of intersection going on there where it's kind of stumbling over itself and repeating a loop. That's what it seems to me.
Strike.
I could also be very wrong.
Right.
Slider.
Safe.
So I guess I said when...
Out.
See, now that's how sliding's supposed to work. He slid from about here to there, and it wasn't even good enough, because he still was out. But that was good. You know... That was a good showcase for what that's supposed to be.
Save. Strike.
Come on.
Strike.
Dude, this...
Curveball.
Ow.
Bottom of the 7th.
Crap.
The right.
Alright, I now know their entire lineup by heart, pretty much. Dude, their replacement's kicking my ass. Wow.
Top of the 8th.
You know what? That's what game development's all about. You just run into that same wall over and over again,
Strike.
and then eventually you cheat your way to the victory.
Strike. Safe.
Just hit a triple. Oh,
You're out. Ow.
I didn't even see what happened there.
Save. The right. Out. Be right.
Dude, this pitcher is just
Strike three.
Bottom
You're
on another
of the
level.
8th.
Be right. Strike.
Watch me get the same bug again.
Strike three. You're out. Strike. Be right. Strike three. You're out.
Ernie. We meet again. Come on.
Top of the 9th.
Well, this is going to be a fun video to post.
Be right. Strike.
Come on.
Strike three. You're out.
Dude, my guys suck.
Foul.
I shouldn't say that about my team. We're still finding ourselves, even though we are very much winning due to me having a built-in cheat mechanism, so they literally cannot get runs.
Ow.
Because dude, look at the way they're playing, man. These guys are whooping my dudes'
Foul.
butts.
Safe.
That's a known bug right there that I've been trying to... Well, I didn't be honest with you. I've completely ignored it up until, you know, right now. But yes, there's a pathing issue with our baseball passing, that for some reason my right fielder always seems to toss it right here to where the second baseman's supposed to be, even though he's not there. And then, yeah, it's a whole thing.
Be right.
But again, when it's on film, it's like easier to study.
Bottom of the
You can
9th.
go back and like watch it again and again, which is something I've actually been doing quite a lot of lately, is filming my playtesting sessions. I haven't really commentated them like this, but this is for YouTube, and it's fun. Alright. I mean, let's be real here. We're gonna hit the bug, and it's not even gonna
Be
matter.
right.
Home run.
That's also a possibility. I'm bringing a fresh pitcher.
Be right.
Home run.
Maybe I should have left my other one in. Bottom left.
Strike. You're out.
There we go. Finally some defense.
Be right.
Foul.
Strike three. You're out.
There we go. Bottom right.
Be right. Be right. Strike three. You're out.
That's game. Milwaukee Bears 1-0 on the season. All right, we'll pick it up there for our next game, I guess. Maybe we'll start a thing where we follow one franchise along while I do some bug testing and bug implementation. But I am gonna go take a look at that thing, because we can definitely not be having a bug hit 4 times in a play testing session. That's just not gonna fly. So I will catch you guys on the next one, and as always, thank you for watching. And if you like what you saw here, like, subscribe, maybe even leave a comment about what you're excited about for the game. But yes, thank you guys, and I will see you next time.